Here's a good one. I first knew I was gay when...
I first knew I was gay, honestly, when
I realized you were gay.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
No, I do.
Really?
we were playing hide and go seek, and I remember a gentleman that had ran up to me and he tapped me on my shoulder and he turned around and he mooned me. And I remember just looking at it and being like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm looking at, but whatever I'm looking at, I love it.
Oh my.
Because I didn't know what it meant to be gay, and then I heard it, and then I made that connection with you, and then I went, oh, maybe that's me too.
Wait, how old were you?
When I first realized you were gay,
Yeah.
probably like 12 or 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What did you, because
I
you
was
didn't figure that out for
Is
a
that
while.
when I knew I was gay? Like, damn.
I always knew that you had a big personality, and I always knew that there was something different about you, even though I wasn't tapped into sexuality at that point in time. And I knew that I was closer to you in your way and actions than I was to the people that I was going to school with.
Back when like Harry Potter was a thing, and I remember I was like looking at stuff on Harry Potter, like, and there was a picture of the cast, and you were like, Bonnie Wright is so sexy, and I went,
Because
What?
because literally people asked me,
But
who
you
do
said
you
it
think
this-
is hot? And I just like, Ginny Weasley. Like, I don't know, because obviously I want to say Daniel Radcliffe, love you, but like, I can't say that.
When I decided to come out, I did not know for sure you were gay.
I had no idea that you were gay until you told me when we were like,
in the car.
yeah, when we were 16.
You told me you were gay on my couch.
I didn't actually come out and tell you.
What did
You kind of like had to force it out of me. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was just so in denial of like wanting to tell you.
Yeah.
So I remember like going around in circles, and then you just being the brother you are, were just like,
'Cause
so
it
are
was
you telling me you're gay?
It was like enough already. Like, what's going on here? Like, what's going on? Like,
When I decided to come out, I absolutely 100% knew you were gay.
All right, that's fair.
it's so interesting because that was a question I always got. Like, are you, do you feel like your brother is gay? And if he is, do you feel like he's gay because of you? Do you feel like he has your mannerisms?
Wow.
Is it just because, he's your brother, you guys grew up the same, or do you feel like he is gay? I think that's probably the reason why I never verbalized it, actually, because I didn't want to say, okay, well, this is the thing to do or be like me,
I did not know you knew. I did not know you knew I was gay.
Because I used to say that in my
And I was-
head a lot because it made sense.
I thought no one knew. I was so, I mean, like, I'm like gay as a daisy, but I thought no one knew.
Well, you
And
had a whole period of 3rd grade where you tried to convince everyone you were a dog.
I know. I tried to convince everyone I was a dog when I was 8 years old.
Because
We
you didn't
know.
want to play house
That's the
and you
moment.
didn't want to be the husband.
Right?
You would
Well,
rather just be the dog.
because I didn't want to. Women, ew. But like,
The first person I told was you.
Really?
Yes. You were the first person I told. I couldn't utter those words and had never uttered them out loud until I said it in front of you on the couch.
I was ashamed and I was scared because I was like, oh my God, you have so much. You have bigger balls than me. You're just like, you're like, listen, this is who I am, and I'm like, it's like, I'm like, I have to tell her, but I couldn't,
Yeah, you took a
because I
while.
couldn't tell myself yet, and
You held me to like a certain type of standard.
Yeah.
And
That's very, very hard on you.
Yeah, you were. You
Yeah.
were.
I was so ashamed. Like, that's the word everyone, like, ashamed. We're all ashamed. We're all guilty. Like, but there's no other word for it. I was
Catholic
ashamed.
guilt.
And just culture and society and
And the heteronormativity
Yeah.
of the South.
Oh, wow. Before coming out, I didn't ask you for advice because you would give it to me even if I didn't want it.
That is so true.
yeah, both of us being gay is like super helpful.
I don't know that I would be as close if I had a straight brother.
I totally, yeah.
I think that our bond is very special and it's very unique and it's ours. You know what I mean? Because we have the most fun together.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing.
Once I came out, I felt like it was a whole new chapter of a life that I didn't know was part of my story.
I'm blessed.
That you came out first because
It paved the way for me.
you gave me someone to look up to. I love you.
was like, okay, come on, little bro, let's
You
go.
go-
Let's go. We about to go through these walls. We about to go through all this, you know.
Yeah.
And you made it okay. You made being us okay.
When you came out, I felt proud because I knew that we were always going to be in it together.
I'm honored that I came out first. Now that you said that, I probably would have answered it differently.
We're not gonna cry.
I know,
Like,
you did this to me.
Don't do this.
I felt safe because you were finally able to admit it too.
Yeah,
So I was
it does
really
make it
proud.
easier.
I felt proud.
Oh.
Don't cry.
You got.
Oh gosh, look what you did.
That's why I wouldn't wear the eyeliner. That's why I would have been running, girl. Would have been running.
I am so glad we had this talk.
Me too.
Because I found out things about you that I didn't know.
Me too.
Oh
my god.
So I am happy
Yeah.
that I did this.
The end! The end!
We're hugging.